I only got one right there, but I'm gonna give a little piece of advice since I'm at the beginning of learning how to kind of step around on the bike, and some of these like tips are fresh in my mind. The one big thing that I found is if you look up Moto Bro, he's a guy with the DRZ down in Florida. Pretty good killer out there, and he was giving some wheelie tips in his most recent video, and he actually had a great combo piece of advice. And he said on your kickstand, when the bike's on the kickstand, move around where you want to like actually jump to your combos or whatever, or move and pretend like you're actually in a wheelie, you know, keep that constant throttle and step around when it's on the kickstand. And then the next thing he said was, while the bike's moving like this, you know, keep that constant throttle and then step into your, you know, double back peg or whatever, and then keep that constant throttle and step to a seat stander and back down or wherever you want to go, and focus on keeping that constant throttle and actually imitating like you're in a wheelie. That way you can kind of get some muscle memory of making that step from whatever position to the next. And that was actually beneficial for me, because when I was trying to make that step, I kept stepping like super high on the seat or in the wrong spot. My advice, if that helped me get comfortable with it, and it could just be the lack of commitment for myself, but I would do a lap double back peg, then I would do a lap seat stander, get really comfortable with those. You want to be like good in the base positions before you step to you know, the next trick. And then what I ended up doing, instead of just committing, I would step up like this, so with one foot already in position, and then clutch up like that, and then make the single step to seat stander, bring that left in, and then once I got pretty comfortable with that, I was kind of able to just start committing and bringing both feet in. So that's my advice personally, to kind of take each position, to clutch up in each position, be able to wheelie that comfortably, and then put it all together. I mean, you can do it that way, or you can just, you know, say screw it and just straight commit to it, and you might be able to learn it faster that way. But if you aren't like fully comfortable with the handbrake and making that step or wheeling in seat stand or something, you could go down. I mean, I found it easier to take the steps like this and transition it, but it's personal preference, whatever you're more comfortable with. I'm still getting used to it, but I've been able to commit to moving, and I just kind of have to bring it back farther and keep her going. So that was a step to seat stander. It wasn't quick. I went right foot to seat, well, left foot was still in the peg, and then I made that step. But it's all a process, you know. It'll smooth out, but step by steps.
Hardest stash in the carpet. Yeah, we trapping out apartment.